Typically when you're taking your water runoff from your house, it's not a bad TDS, but I wanted to see if I could have something that was mobile, and also utilize more rainwater from what I had existing with my umbrellas. And also I theorized that I'd be able to get it cleaner, and I have actually. I'm down to 6 parts per million on TDS, and I brought my TDS meter to show you, which is probably a quarter of what you can get off of your roof. Quarter of typically 30 after you adjust for the runoff on the top of the roof, washing away, letting it run off first, washing the impurities off of your roof through a gutter system, and then collecting water. The lowest you're going to get, I think, is around 27, I think is the lowest I've gotten off of the roof. This way here, you can leave your umbrellas up. I haven't taken this down, it's stayed up, and I simply put a tie in the center. You could loop it with string if you want as well. And then when it's going to rain, then I just take the bucket. This one's dumped already. I've harvested some water out of that one. But like this one here, take the bucket, hey Jaxie, and loop this over to the string. And then also on some parts where it might drip out of here, like on this one, you can see where I've angled this bucket over to the side. You're able to angle it over. The water will always follow this right down, drip into there, and then you can catch another drip off of this. I'm going to take my TDS meter and show you the... Now, I've already harvested all of this last night once when it was raining, and then put this out, and so overnight, it's just starting to drizzle now again. So overnight, this is what it generated in just one bucket. So I'm at 6.2. 6.2, and this is as you can see, very accurate meter for my hydroponic solutions. But in this area that I live in, my water is outrageous. It's tap water is 1700 parts per million, and I have a mobile RO system that I'm able to take water and then run it through the RO system. But at 1700 parts per million, it's outrageous, and it's really hard on my membranes and filters. And so as much water as I can get that's very low TDS, this is actually going to clean my system running it through here. And you can see I've got 5, 10, 15, 20 gallons worth of buckets hooked up to this, and I still have another spots under here that I've not hooked up, so I could theoretically generate 40 gallons off of one umbrella if you had a hard enough and long enough sustaining rains. But you know, you're talking surface area, so you know, the more umbrellas you have. But I think this is a very viable system in that for preppers, if you had something that you wanted to take on the go, then you can use this for shelter, for sheltering your goods, keeping them from getting wet. You can also use it for shade, and then when the rains come, you can use it for harvesting drinkable water. That I'm not recommending anybody do it without processing. You should process the water, but as you can see, 6 parts per million. Unlike a roof where you have pigeons sitting on it all day long, this stays. This, as soon as the rains start, I also recommend the first bunch of water that you get, just like a roof system, you dump it to, you know, because it's going to be cleaning your canvas pretty much, but they stay a lot cleaner than your roof does.